Waiting's getting to me. If we left, we can at least make a run for it.
Harry. No. Ah. And again.
Good work, kids. You're all heroes. Each and every one of you.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
But let's at least see if there's a healer to be found, first of all.
The Blade of Frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
They're tough kids. Smart, too. The future's in good hands. Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
Kind words in unkind times, my friend. Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires.
You were on the ship.
You see the fiend again and ignite with Will's rancor. She is an infernal war devil, a threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Her name is Karlach. An archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses. I'd be a fool if it didn't. I know the stories. Doomed to shed my skin, become a Illithid, and there's no coming back. But I haven't sprouted any tentacles. Least not yet, thank Baldur. Could just be good luck. But sooner or later, it's bound to run out. An excellent suggestion, but your party's full up. Still, when the time comes, call for the blade. I won't be long to answer. A splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
Waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Step. Harry. Strike. Damn it! It's just not landing. Well, I'm in no position to turn down help. I need to be ready for a fight, but I'm useless with a sword. He was only a boy. And I just froze while the wall tore his head clean off. Never again. You're right. I need to clear my head. And step, parry, step, step, swing. Yes! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use. Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes. Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it. Thank you.
Eyes. Another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
You dare interrupt? Has the tadpole ravaged your senses? Kichoki. Fine.
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us before we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly, straight to the other side. And I just ran.
The map. Show me.
Yes, your mediocre interrogation technique notwithstanding. The last time a subordinate questioned my judgment, I ate tongue stew that very night.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Kinyak, your tantrum proves you no wiser than a hatchling. The T-sling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait. The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more. I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this... Fey run.
Right. I've got food, water, my dagger. You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
You, move!
That did not go as planned.
Again.
If we left, we could at least make it.
Children! The blade of... They're tough kids. Smart, too. Go on. No.
You just have to buy enough time to run.
Can't... Well met.
The man's you are the... You see the fiend...
Her name is... I tracked. She's out there now. An excellent suggestion. Still, when the time comes, call a splendid plan.
Step. Nothing but. You need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword. He was only a boy. You really? Oh, yes. Hopefully, but I'll keep at it.
By Mordai's eyes, my friend. Is this monster with you?
Lower.
You saw another gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass.
No twisting. Kin must have been the map. Show me. Up.
Oh, you're not going to eviscerate him?
Cool your blood. I'll indulge you soon enough. The locals prove compliant.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Rough. Soon you will be vomiting blood and tearing apart your own flesh. When the tentacles sprout from your lips, will you still cry that I was rough? The T-sling was clear. You will educate me on matter. By covenant, I can say no.
You ain't gonna
Put it that she didn't.
shoot before you look. Looks like the app.
You move. Cannon would hate me for this, but he's not here. They took him from me. Don't you dare! Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
Your soft heart will be the death of us.
Can't say I understand that. Not sure I want to.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
You're gonna be sorry! Every last one! Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care, neither. It's too late to make friends warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts. Goddess! We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself. Maybe she sent you to help me. And you will, if you want to save your skin. And if the teeth stick a few arrows in us on the way out of here, don't worry. Priestess Gut will patch us up. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyah.
I'm not saying we should trust a goblin, but she sounds very useful.
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal? Oh, you thieves are all boring. I already met your friend. You here to get me out of here? I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs. Let me out, you bunch of softies!
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice. What to bring?
Sure.
We're exposed now.
I wonder when the goblins will come.
We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake. And what about us? There's every chance we've doomed ourselves by helping these people. We will end up fodder for some goblin's blade, all because Leah insists on helping every wounded foe we see. Our best chance to make it to Baldur's Gate is on our own. This place is lost. You are looking at Leroican's newest apprentice. That's Leroican, the greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate. His name is known far and few can match him in terms of raw power, and in years to come you will boast of this meeting, I can assure you.
Lee and Roland would never admit it, but they take an arrow for the other. Also stab each other. Thanks for cutting in. There might have been more.
Just sad.
Those goblins will rue the day they chose to tangle with this group. You and I will do some good here.
You! Saw you fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. You've been on hard times too, huh? Look in your eyes says otherwise. Here, have more. Doesn't taste half bad.
If it isn't the talk of the camp. It's a rare day when I see one of you lot about. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore. Aha! You take a sup of that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
As you down the potion, a comforting...
I swear you're still as peaky looking. Oh, I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a The wife was none too pleased and but worry not. I fixed him up. My point is, whatever...
She is not to know of our ailment. Only a Gith healer may make us pure.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong? As you wish, Petal. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale. Hey, bother.
Your mom's calling you, Pip. Pip, your mom's calling you.
take care.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
I am not grumpy.
The scowl on your face would frighten a troll.
You're an idiot.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel. Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Hells take me. What I wouldn't do for the best tools.
For 3 days. And you quit in the middle of your shift. Used the target practice. It was his caravan.
Die if I let Rowan reeking of this place. Never gonna...
Looks empty.
Easy.
What will we do for work when we get to the city?
Whatever we want.
These things have stayed interesting.
Please.
Need anything else?
We're cornered in this place.
Hardly a challenge.
All right, what now?
Whoa, hey! Go on, take this ring. It's lucky. You haven't seen it. Go on, take the ring and watch your fortune change. Hard luck, mister. But like I said, we can change that. Watch. Call it. Heads or tails. Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap, too. Interested? Okay, fair. Let's go again. Heads or tails? Call it. There. Happy? Really? I mean, fine. Heads or tails? There. Happy?
Mister, come on.
We got tails. There. Happy? Hey, hold on. You gotta pay for that. You got it. One sec. That's what I got. Nothing cool.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn. You see her hand in your bags and the shame in her heart.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
Hey, you here to trade or? Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you. I am sorry. Sorry we're still talking about this. Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps.
Please, let us through.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh! Let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out! Damn it! We need to get Arabella out.
You heard the guards.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake. Ugh!
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I would.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
Sounds like she made the fatal mistake of getting caught. We shouldn't get involved.
Thank you. They won't give us the time of day.
Hurry! I'm at the end of my tether as is. Can't take this waiting.
Try greasing palms. Ease things over.
Calm, Magrin. Give him a chance. You, get back! Keep back! Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giorna.
What? Oh. I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Would that we could speak freely, my Earthsheim friend.
Alas, I've never learned to converse with your kind.
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. Glory. Now then, how would you describe that?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Goblins were of a rare, jam-colored hue and wielded magic blowgun.
A mythweaver. This man has no respect for truth.
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? Witnesses noticed a red dragon marching at rear. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Kukliak would come to some use. My friend, until we meet.
Giant space.
Ah, my grizzled friend. What can you tell me about this place? Yes, I see. And is that her?
Release her.
She stole the idol of Sylvana.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it. I hear the Tree Father's spirit in your words. It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila, to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it's positive. You can trust me on that.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented. Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader. Master Halsin. Perhaps goblin caught, perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Korga back in line. Hold her to task, stop this damned ritual. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad. Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home. Sylvanus' blessing upon... Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else. Come, Silver. Stay close.
I suppose you've noticed I'm not terribly... They're ravenous predators with fangs like daggers. You've been decent to me so far. Maybe if you can, don't make me face any more of them. At least, not alone. Really? Maybe that's what I like about you. You're different.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
This may be captains.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed? You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you. Why are you asking? I know they're nasty creatures. Can get in your head and convince you up is down, and that's not all they'll do inside your head. Tell me honestly, are you infected? Is that why you're asking? I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
There's something in there.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Rather too common as of late. At least that's what Master Halsin suspected. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
Please, don't mind me. I'll just watch.
All right. Let's see what we can do. It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening? Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not? I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk, and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. The thing is, I've sent birds to find him. But you, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. Thank you. I wish I could tell you what happened out there. But those adventurers, all I can say for sure is good luck out there. And if things start to go...
Step at a time, Nettie.
Come on.
Wyvern. Never tried it, and I hope to keep it that way.
Better a quick draft than ceramorphosis, nonetheless.
Better than becoming a mind flayer. Keep it, in case things start to go very wrong.
Ridiculous. We just let them run off. A devil child.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do more. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Bitch. I am definitely getting her. You will cut in half. I suppose I'll go try to free the cow.
You ever scared... Mom?
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her. Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Bells, it's our job to get us out of here safely, not yours.
It's my job too. The druids don't...
That's curious.
That reminds me, where the fuck is the hidden door? Over here? Yeah, somewhere. Somewhere else there.
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Keep a blade close. That thing is small, and I am not.
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately. Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, City of Splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment. I have a cat, library, witness for a good glass of wine. And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry. There. Didn't that paint enough of a picture?
For a split second, you see a swirl of untamed magic. Then his defenses drop like a
Out! That was uncalled for. Not an eventuality I'm entirely unfamiliar with. Nevertheless, please don't do it again unless I invite you to.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling. Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it. And she was planning to return. One of the archdevils Ariel's own, chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Moonflame ship as it screeched through the heavens. I followed her in pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing. A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more. All right. What else is on your mind? My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse blared into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after. Proud. No. Angry. Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The frontiers demanded a blade. And so I heeded. And it's nice to meet someone of your talents. Having a worm wriggling in my skull didn't instill much confidence in the days ahead. With you as my ally, the future looks a little less daunting. A most valuable, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days. By all means.
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much. Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zaithisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlakith herself, that we may gain total understanding. Not books, but slates. Wisdom so profound it is etched into stone. Truth as perfect as the queen who decreed it. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant, order turns to chaos, and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, the peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get.
Yeah, I literally, before I showed it, I put that in the closet wherever it was okay.
Fine. What's on your mind? I must admit, you... Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautilus.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services. There are many answers to that question. None are important. Correct. No. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them
to lend aid to thy undertaking. Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them. Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more. Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain. A matter of coin. Very well. Such is life. Outrage leading to... Then I shall wait here patiently until it...
Don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong, or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed... well, blood.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
It's not what you think. I'm not some monster. I feed on animals. Wolves, deer, kobolds, whatever I can get. I'm just too slow right now. Too weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer, fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
What's this? What's happening?
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back. His mind opens up, revealing cracked and quivering memories. At their heart, you see dark eyes commanding you to feed. You open your mouth and bite down, not into a tender neck, but into the twisting body of a rat. The only thing your master lets you eat.
Yes. Yes, I ate whatever disgusting vermin my master picked. So you can see why I'm slow to trust you. But I do trust you. And you can trust me. Thank you. Do you think you could trust me just a little further? I only need a taste. I swear. Ah, of course. let's make ourselves comfortable.
It's like a shard of ice into your neck. A quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches, your pulse quickens.
Hmm? Oh, of course. That was amazing. My mind is finally clear. I feel strong. I feel happy. Don't, and look what you've gained. Together, we can take on the world. It won't happen again. You have my word. Now, if you'll excuse me, you're invigorating, but I need something more filling. This is a gift, you know. I won't forget it.
You watch as he stalks towards the forest, stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
Good morning. How do you feel? It'll pass. A bite from them and you might wake up as a vampire spawn. Like my good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their powers. Oh no. I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time. That's my theory, but who knows? I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. Although there's still time.
A vampire among us? So be it. But should I wake with so much as a drop of blood on my neck, I will end him.
I'd just better not wake in the night to find fangs at my throat.
Quite the opposite. I'm here in the spirit of openness and honesty to work together as a team.
Maybe we could get him to wear a bell. Dissuade any nighttime prowling.
There now. Shall we go?
Ridiculous. Let me out, you bunch of what to bring?
Don't touch me. Let's crack it open.
Running out of time, Wargmeat. My family will be here soon. Then hurry up and do it. My tribe ain't as friendly as I am. Oh, you teaser.
Watch your back.
Even your cage is a... You gonna open this cage or what?
Simple.
gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs.
I've got a long road ahead.
Ready to go meet my tribe? Just say the word. We're burning her, Nate. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. Happily. Lead the way.
What's that?
I don't like the look of that bushwalk. I should stay clear. Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
Shut it. Boss will whip you for talking that way.
A little help, please.
Quickly.
My path be true.
Let's end this.
Really, she's dead.
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
Boss will whip you for talking that way.
funny. Yeah, give him something to cry about. Don't wear his voice out. Still need answers. Grove's got to be full of magic.
No. More like a whole different area.
Pretty stuff.
No, I thought I told her. She told me that she wants to start.
We should set the whole boat.
Did some bleeding arts show up to save the druid? Oh.
Someone there?
Wake him up by chopping off a toe. That'd be funny. Yeah, give him something to cry about. Don't wear his voice out. We still need answers.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
We'll get the druid talking. Grove's got...
Did some bleeding arts show up to save the druid? I'll cut you to pieces.
What are you doing? It's me, Sazza.
You and them other idiots mucked up the old raid. The Absolute don't like failures.
I ain't a failure. I'll be an hero when I tell the boss about this place. And you'll be maggot food.
I'll be telling the boss myself. Kill him!
This bitch is annoying.
so rarely a good sign. Best tread carefully.
He's boring. Let's find another one. Could wake him up by chopping off a toe. That'd be funny. Yeah. Give him something to cry about. Don't wear his voice out. Still need answers. Did some...
What are you...
You and them other idiots...
I ain't a failure.
I'll be
I will ascend. On the move. Time to strike. Taking position.
I love you. You okay?
Heading there. I am fury. I am death.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
His breaths are shallow, his wounds deep. He doesn't respond to your voice.
My faith will guide me.
His breath's a shallow.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. What a day.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood. That's curious.
What to do?
There is work to do. Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Can't give up now.
Best avoid that trap.
Thought I was never gonna get out of there. Good to be free again, gotta say. Sure they don't. I'll introduce you to my whole tribe and put in a good word for you. See you at the camp.
Feed if you must, Astarion. But give me so much as a hungry look, and I'll drive a stake through your heart.
I do so very like spicy food.
These tieflings prove fragile. I've a mind to end their misery myself.
Calm yourself. They're survivors, not soldiers.
I failed to see the distinction. Used to think the goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. But after hearing what you did at the... well, I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight. There's optimism, and then there's stupid, hun. Plenty of us fell to monsters already. I don't see the rest of us lasting long out there. But if you're so sure we will, why not put a little gold on the line? No, come on. What do you say? Excellent. And since I ain't one to leave a debt unpaid, looking forward to it.
I heard what happened. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not... So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it? You saw what they were willing to... It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense.
Shadow, huh? Such a grim name for such a beautiful flower.
Could you not stare so blatantly in my neck when you say that, please?
Oh, but do keep calling her Flower. She'll love that.
Think more coming?
They got their fill. Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove. Not no more. The contract didn't mention no goblins. I would have prepped the lads, brought better weapons. The kind that leaves half your crew dead. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. Can show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying. As soon as he heard we had a contract to find that Night Song relic, he was more eager than a hound in heat. When the goblins jumped us, most of my crew scarpered, just like I taught them to. The old codger didn't. Come on. We're wasting time.
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Get over there! Surround them like! You spotted us. Good. It's like they say. No fun in skewing a pig what doesn't know he's cooked. And I didn't want to be stuck mopping up nosy trespassers like you. Ain't no one getting their way today.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
You're a true soul. But my mistake, sir.
Your mind lurches, reeling suddenly as if bitten.
You'll get no more trouble from us. Promise.
So the tadpole gives us the ability to influence others.
Ignore it. Deny it. This is nothing but a disease, and every use will sicken us further.
Nonsense. Any power freely given is a power well received, and this is a valuable power indeed.
It's only valuable if we understand it, and we don't. Not yet, at least. Sensible.
Then keep.
Blueprints for some devilish weapons. Our friend was a fine blacksmith.
The inking is rough. A work in progress, surely.
Feast fit for an ogre. You notice a peculiar dagger protruding from the tough, leathery meat. You notice the blade is at an angle to the meat's grain. If you align the dagger with the grain, it should slip out easily. Thanks to your keen eye, the dagger glides smoothly out of the mystery meat.
Look what we got here. Another little birdie. What? Stop this thing! Flap those wings some more, and I'll... And you. Hope you got a stomach for heights. What's it bloody look like? We're teaching this here pipsqueak to cause it makes me laugh. You want this little cave lurking what's it? Find your own. He's ours!
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. They do. Well met. I am Raphael. Very much. Neither. The fox, rather. Of course. What I have to say merits some privacy, as well as some more... This quaint little sea... Come. There, middle of somewhere. The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest, and the famished come to feed, lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last. Are you... What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain. Oh, a mere trifle. A rhetorical question, of course, but it's worth very little. One skull, 2 tenants, and I could fix it all like that. And what is madness but a denial? Still, I have a feeling. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg. Borrow. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come. Hope. Such a tease. I'll be around, watching you squirm like a tadpole through a nice, juicy brain. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they?
One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Something over there.
There you are. I was just thinking about you. And that the very same. In all these years, I've only ever fed on beast. You were delectable. And now I can't help but wonder how the others taste. Alas. It doesn't hurt to ponder the question, though. Take Gale, for example. He strikes me as someone whose blood is rich. But the Gith. What in the hells would she taste like? Oh. Well, that sounds very appealing. I'm almost convinced. Relax. So, in the spirit of theoretical questions, if you had to take a bite from one of them, who would it be? Oh. I'm flattered. Unfortunately, all this talk is getting me hungry. There's nothing that tasty lurking out in the woods.
Spare me a moment, if you please. We've been traveling together for a while now. It's a rather personal matter that I'd have preferred to keep quiet, but needs must when the devil drives. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite. The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. I can say no more. Just trust me when It's been days since I last consumed an artifact. And by that I mean, it's imperative that I find and consume strands of weave at the... We've already done the finding. You know for yourself how hard won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost. Splendid. As luck would have it, you're already primed to give me exactly what I need. I will consume the magic inside. But it will save my life. Even if only temporarily. Thank you. I can feel it work. The magic, it's a metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters. Sincerely, though, I understand I ask a lot. My lord, I bow.
Stop! Yeah, and you. Hope. What's it? 'Cause it makes me laugh. Find it.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Yes. Whatever you want.
A shadow swims across your vision, and a familiar voice tells you to be calm. You are loved. The goblin's nostrils flare nervously. All of his bluster seems to vanish.
We're leaving. What about the gnome? Ain't we supposed to bring him to... I said we're leaving! Apologies, sir. We didn't mean to doubt a true soul. We'll be off. Fresh meats. Scared meats. Yes.
Gale is positive.
Shadowheart's attention is fixed on a damaged old statue.
We should keep moving.
So, Gale, nevertheless, as quirks go, that's a new one for...
I've known people... I'm sure all will be revealed in time.
Cut me loose! Magik. Well, get on with it. Whatever you are.
You saved me, now you'll extort me. That's how this works. Yeah. My own fault, really. I should have dropped my pack and outrun those bastards. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. Our ignorance is alive and well, it seems. Deep gnomes aren't restricted to the Underdark, you know. I've lived in Baldur's Gate for years. I'm in search of a friend. I fear he's in trouble. See this? I found it around the neck of a thug in the lower city. But I still have hope. I have reason to believe I always... On that note, I bid thee...
Tastes like chicken. No chicken. Gentlemen, contain yourselves. This quarrel sours our feast. And what surprise is this? Brothers, look here. I have eyed yet another stranger. Be you friend or food. The mark is her measure. Show us the brand of the absolute. Am I not astonishing? A robust diet makes for a shrewd mind, you see. I am a gourmand. And you, a delicacy. Unless you bear the mark, of course. Indeed. How regrettable that your meat must go unsavored. Food? Food. Not food. Friend. I've no use for the absolute, or any god. I follow two masters only. Gluttony and greed. The goblins understand my appetites. They sate my hunger for gold. And the rest sate my hunger for meat. Boss goblin give gold. We check brand. Good deal. No talk. a student of higher commerce and extortion. Make me an offer. Tempt me. A slip of the tongue. You meant to make a serenade to my ears. Take my bone horn. One blow and the ground will quake with my family name. Use it when the need arises, and never a moment before. Ogre kill everyone around, then Ogre eats them. Well spoken, indeed. Ogre kill everyone around. We follow the sense of blood and gold to all lands, and this land proves particular. We will keep close.
What's that? That might be worth a look.
Haven't seen that game in years.
Harass every old one.
Just tell us where she is. We don't want any trouble. another step forward.
Something over there.
I'll tell the gods what's what.
What do we have? What do we have here?
Don't get cute with me, you cabbage.
That all you got?
Goblins ahead.
Well, look what the rat dragged in.
Can it? I know something Ragslin will want to hear.
Yeah? What's that?
I've been in some druid's grove. This one sprang me. Now move over so I can tell Ragslin myself.
Hold on. Where are the raiders?
Dead. Every last one.
Ragslin's drow friend won't be happy to hear that.
She'll be happy enough when I tell her where them loobies is holding up. Let me through.
Hold on now. Is it true what Saz says? You helped her escape that grove? Ha! Then behave while you're inside. Our people don't mind it one bit.
That's enough out of you. Come on. Gotta let the drow know where them looters is. We'll be heroes.
Stop fidgeting. God, cold please with the bloody wall.
Trap. Be cautious.
Looking at a future true soul, you are.
Hear my voice. Obey my command.
The voice is irresistible. You recognize the overwhelming authority that you've used on others, only infinitely stronger, and turned against you. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction. Then there are 3 figures before you. An armored male elf, exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me. Aid their search for the prison, and you will be worthy to stand beside them in my presence.
You feel energy pulsing from the artifact, lifting the pain from you, pushing the voice away.
My power grows. My forces gather. The reckoning draws near.
Don't give me that look. I don't know what just happened any more than you do. We should keep going.
The voice is gone. Muted by this Gith relic. Why does a half-elf carry it?
I don't know. Not exactly. All I know is it's important I get it back to Baldur's Gate. At any cost. I suppose, if we're to continue together, I may as well tell you. I serve Shah. My home is a secret cloister in Baldur's Gate. A group of us was sent to retrieve the artifact. Now I'm the only one left. I can't afford to fail. I can't tell you anymore. This mission required utmost secrecy. We all submitted to having our memories suppressed so that we couldn't betray Shah's confidence. If I reach my contact in the city, I'll have my memories restored. Until then, I have to guard the artifact with my life. There. You have the truth, for all it's worth. Let's continue.
Heavens forbid. We're all entitled to our secrets.
There's nothing more I can
I know those symbols. Githyanki runes. Ancient as Vlaakith herself. You stole that from my people.
Yes. And a lot of my people died in the process. I won't fail them. Not after what I saw your kind do to them.
A powerful artifact indeed, to have caught the attention of so many. Not least the Absolute itself, the three figures in the vision, the Chosen are searching for it. With the cultists' aid, it will not be long before they find it. Before they find you. You have evaded them so far, thanks, it seems, to the artifact itself. But how long can such protection last? Shadowheart has made her position clear. She will see that it is taken to its destination. At any cost. No doubt the Githyanki will seek to reclaim that which is theirs. And you still do not know what it even is.
For now. But any crimes against my kin will be answered for in time.
I just saved you. Keep that in mind next.
Time to rest.
Stop fidgeting. Can't caught fleas from the bloody walls. More likely you gave them fleas, you filthy bugger. Next time, Grim will be on guard, dude. Right?
Sounds like they've captured themselves a bard.
Boy! Who took the innkeep's ring? It weren't for sale!
Oh, a stranger in a fair camp. Not if you dare recoil of your must! With fragulous crown and with scepter the inn burnt to ash. The captives were many. Goblet kind had, so raise it, your goblets, and drain them with pride. Draw Ragslin.
You!
Do as she says. Now. Now.
Wait a tick!
Oh, certainly not. What are you doing?
You look
to you. Come, let's. I am the troll.
You...
Wait, oh, wait.
Come on, pigeon. Back to your cage.
Now, look what you've done. Of course.
My name's Gribbo, idiot.
Bottoms up, hey. These little lads snagged some pretty decent...
Split foot, half the toenail. Legend.
Oh, puke sting.
Statue of Seluna. More heretical symbols.
Fresh disarm with me, Barrett. And who are you?
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority. Your blood runs quicker, feeding the gnawing absent.
Forgive me. I had no idea. And the dwarf just stops bleeding. Just stays back up. Yeah, they got some shitting magic back. I ain't wasting it, not me.
housing before it's too late. I doubt these goblins care much for their prisoner's welfare.
Let's hope we find him in one piece.
Excellent. That's right. Keep drinking. You lot spend.
That might be worth a look.
Looks like the booze got the better of them. They're practically unconscious.
Goblins such vile little parasites.
Given your own nature, are you really the one to judge?
Something tore right through these people. They didn't stand.
Beast reeks of brimstone and offal. Every breath is that you hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones, and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate. You watch with cold realization. This isn't the end of one life, but the start of another. Gnolls, vicious, monstrous humanoids can spawn from the corpses of dying hyenas. Bones snap as the hyena is hollowed from the inside out, forming a vessel for something new. Her belly splits like a rotten fruit, birthing a frenzy of claws and fangs.
broken away, and it won't be returning alone. I will not know failure.
What should I do? Time to deal some punishment.
Can't even catch my breath. With haste.
Victory awaits. What lies within?
Can't give up.
Time to push my luck again.
Time to strike.
I'm ready. Ready.
This way.
What's the plan?
Spill some blood.
with finesse.
Come on, get up.
Take your...
Still breathing, despite everything. Light on my feet.
Fast. I must heal. A better position.
Can't afford to let up.
Take you. Time to strike. No time to waste.
Delicious.
Swift and lethal.
Can't give up. Not now. You are not allowed to die.
Take you.
Take your...
I will ascend.
Need to stay focused.
Blood comes easy these days.
I am fury. I am death.
Need to act fast. Moving.
Birthing gnolls. How horrid.
Vile creatures. Nothing that's born of a corpse should be allowed to live.
Off we go then.
Smoke. Something's burning.
A dragon rider. My kin are near.
Damn thing could blot out the sun.
It would be too much to hope that's nothing to do with us, wouldn't it?
You go a lifetime without seeing one, and then they won't stop pestering you.
Drop your weapons!
I'll feed your innards to the ants before I do that, Istik.
This is...
Damn thing could blot out the sun.
It would be too much to hope that's nothing to do with us, wouldn't it?
You go a lifetime without seeing one, and then they won't stop pestering you.
Welcome to Joaquin's Rest. West, Baldur's Gate. East, Elturel.
So it is spoken, and so is it done. He of the unsleeping eyes, grant me the might to carry this burden. Grant me the faith to face darkness without fear. Only a coward would speak ill of the fallen. Would that the arrow had pierced your heart instead. A massacre. Drow and goblins slaughtered the lot. Please, just leave me be.
hear shouting. Someone needs help. That might be worth a look. I'm way too big.
Grand Duke Ravengard could be inside. Don't just stand there. Push! Inside! Hurry! We don't...
Hello! Can you hear me?
We hear you! Stay where you are! We don't have much time! Fight us!
I'm trapped!
Heat coming off that door. I could smell trouble.
Quick! Get me out!
I'll feel that one later.
Get me out!
I'm trapped! Come! I'm afraid proper thanks must wait.
hear shouting. Someone needs help.
What? Budge!
Grand Duke Ravenguard could be inside. Don't just stand there. Push! Inside.
Hello? Can you hear me?
We hear you. Stay where you are.
The heat coming off that door.
Find
Okay,
out.
it could spell trouble.
I'm trapped.
Fire! Hurry! Get this thing off me! Thank you.
One day I'll catch a break.
Can't afford to stay idle. Focus. Strike true.
Enough waiting. I crave blood. Kaka. Without delay.
Keep your distance, darling. Step lightly.
That nearly ended me.
What's next, I wonder? I'll go this way.
Action, not reaction. Repositioning.
Careful, I bite. If I must.
Let's go.
Miri, you should have stayed. You should have been with me.
I was in our room. If I just kept my mouth shut about that bloody dowry, she'd still be here.
How is... You should have let me...
An efficient path.
No one's stopped me yet. You've made a grave mistake.
Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done. Great God Helm, allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done. Great God Helm, allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done. Great God Helm, allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
I hear shouting. Someone needs help.
What's it? Grand Duke Ravengard, goblins and drow. Now push, damn it! Inside, hurry! We don't...
In here! Hello? Can you hear me? We hear you! Stay where you are!
The heat coming off that door. Opening it could spell trouble.
In here!
Assume nothing. Leave no survivors.
In here!
Healing.
hear shouting. Someone needs help.
Hurry! They don't have much time!
Grand Duke Ravengard could be inside. Don't just stand there. Push!
Inside! Hurry! We don't...
Hello? Can you hear me?
We hear you! Stop where you are! We don't have...
The heat coming off that door. Opening it could spell trouble.
I'm trapped! Get me out!
The fire! Hurry! Get this thing off me! The smoke!
I'll see what I can learn. Your time has come.
Assume nothing. Quickly then.
What now? Shall we?
Still alive. So that's progress. Can't slow down.
I wonder what the next move is.
Blacket's will be done. Last time for chatter.
We can talk! When you... Come! Fresh air. At last. You honor your clan, sir. I'm in your debt.
Counselor, are you all right?
It takes more than mere fire to break me, Yuva. Now listen close, Fist. Duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Alder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed. Gauntlet, report to the man and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke.
On your command, Counselor.
The rest of you, count the dead. Take word of their sacrifice to this city. And you, I must ask again for your aid. Please, rescue Ravengard from his drow captors. The Council will reward you for your effort. May I trust you'll see it through? A champion indeed. He's the invisible force holding Baldur's Gate. Without him, the city faces collapse. In fact, I fear that may have been the intention of those who abducted him. By the time aid arrives, it might be too late. Thank you. Go. You should pick up the Drow trail with ease. I will seek reinforcements and join you when I can. Fist, to work.
Miri, you should have stayed. You should... If I just kept my mouth shut about that bloody dowry for a sister's wedding. We argued about it for hours. She said I'd never see her again. She was right. I'm sorry. Please.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best shows.
symbol. Blood. What does it mean?
Hear that? Someone's fighting the gnolls. We should help.
Shut your mouth and keep your head down. Leave the heroics to them that don't value their own skin.
Whatever killed those gnolls might be nearby. Careful. Bodies everywhere. Accident? Or sabotage?
Where's the gnolls out there?
Who's there? Please, keep your distance. A devil. The most deadly foe. We are paladins of Tyr, Lord of Justice. He sent us after an infernal she slaughtered countless refugees fleeing the Absolute. Yesterday, we were lucky to survive our encounter with her. She ran toward the river when she saw we were merely wounded, not dead. Down the hill from here. She must pay for her crimes. If you capture her, you will have served Tyr where we could not. This is the sword of justice, blessed by Tyr. I've wielded it since It's all I have, but it's yours if you stop her. Bring me her head, and Tyr... May the just God guide you.